Good afternoon, everybody. It's getting to that time where some people are putting their bikes away and being a garage queen. And I was looking for a battery charger. I've got the Africa Twin, so I wanted a lithium ion battery specific charger. When you Google it, it brings up the Optimate 3, and so I went to the local main dealer and I said, got Africa Twin, lithium ion. I want a specific battery charger. So he said, yeah, Optimate 3, £89.99, something like that. So I was like, all right, cool. Read the instructions on the back, and in the smallest print ever, it says lithium ion, occasional use only. And when I read about it, it just charges it to 100% and keeps it there on a trickle charge. And that is no good for lithium ion. I did a little bit of research. What the lithium ion like, it's the same as a mobile phone. And on these smartphones now, I got a new one. It'll say safeguard the battery, 85% charge maximum. Extend the life of your battery. So all right, click on that. Fast charge has no detrimental effect, so that's not a problem. It also says things like, unplug it when it's finished charging. Don't leave it plugged in overnight. It's lithium ion. I don't think people realise how volatile it is. It's extremely explosive. So to hook an Optimate 3 to your battery, it's just going to charge it to 100% and then keep it there on a trickle charge. Well, that'll kill your battery. And main dealer, for this bike, they want 550 quid, which is a ridiculous amount of money when you can get the same battery, same output, same ampage for about 180 quid. So I did a little bit of research and I spoke to the Adventure Bike Shop. I think they're based in Southampton, but if you Google them, I don't work for them, not affiliated, not being paid. They've sorted me out the Denali lights. I got the D3, D2, and on the back I got the B6 that flash when you initially put the brake on. So yeah, I got quite a lot of parts from them, and I said to him, I want a battery charger for my bike. And he said, Optimate 3. And I said, have you got one in stock? He said, yeah, we've got a few. So I said, read it on the back. It'd be in the middle, smallest print available, really, really small print. And he went, okay, give me a minute. Came back, and he was like, yeah, it says for occasional use only. So I said, so it's just charging it to 100%, isn't he? And he was like, oh, He was a little bit unsure, and he said, well, we sell hundreds of them, or dozens of them. And I'm like, yeah, but they're not for lithium batteries. So he had a look at what he could stock and could send out to me. Optimate lithium. Now, why main dealers don't sell these, I don't know. Just because a charger may occasional use only be okay with lithium doesn't make it safe. And a lot of people like me will have it hooked up. And I'll explain in a minute what the mechanic did hooking that up. Very, very clever. So this one is specifically for lithium. That's all it does, lithium. Does what it says on the tin. Battery maintenance, reset. To be fair, it's 100% waterproof. You've got the crocodile clips. And what this one does is it charges it to, I think it's like 75%, and then drains it to 25%, and then back up, and then back down. It does it. We got it there. What was it? Low watt start, test before charge, temperature check. Oh, it's brilliant. I'll put that there, and you can pause it, and you might be able to read that. But it's brilliant. I mean, it's 190 quid. You've got your inbuilt fuse. It's a very, very clever piece of kit, but it is specifically for lithium. and this is it. Now I've got it hooked up to a timer, but it just monitors it. There's I could scan a Q thing there, but I'm not going to. But it automatically comes on at 12 volt, so I don't need to worry too much about that, because it's got many different functions. Now, I looked on YouTube prior to buying it, and everyone was saying, oh, there's no room. We're cutting holes in the where the toolbox is in here to get to the battery. Some people were going behind the battery and up under the tank, so they've got to take the tank off. They were having a hell of a job with it. I had some work being done on the bike anyway, and I've got the Denali lights, I've got the horn, I've got the easy can, I'm getting another easy can, and I'm getting some more wiring for the lights, because at the moment they're either on or off and I want them to flash and flicker. So that's another easy can. So there's going to be more wires. So obviously they go into the CanSmart or Easy Can or whatever it is. But the battery was getting really full. My mechanic, what we decided to do in the end was get, I think it's Heeltech. So it's nearly 90 quid, but it's a clever box of tricks that all your wires go into that, and then you've just got a positive and negative on the battery. And it actually monitors your battery. So if you've got all this, heated seat or heated this, heated that, if you switch them on, a lot of people will wait for the TFT screen to warm up. I got the sat nav plugged in as well, so there's a lot coming from the battery. And if you've had it parked up for a week or two, the battery might suffer and what this Heeltech, it's like a gang plug. You put all your wires in there, it monitors. So if your battery's low, it'll actually switch off all the auxiliary parts until you've started your bike, which is really clever. So for 90 quid, I thought, yeah, all right. And what my mechanic did with the charger was he hooked it up to the starter motor and a ground. So, it takes away the need to completely block up the battery and start cutting into things. And, so I thought that was a really, really genius idea. Everyone else is really struggling with kind of hooking it up to the battery. It seems to be the default, need to hook it up to the battery. But yeah, hook it up to the starter motor, hook it up to an earth, job's a good one. Works really well. I mean, the bike's 2021, so apparently these batteries have a lifespan of 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Bike's only done 4,000 miles, so it's not really been used a lot, so the battery's not been charged. So I thoroughly recommend, if you've got lithium ion, spend a little extra, go for the Optimate Lithium, purely because that is specifically for that battery. And what you don't want is for your battery to explode. Because if anyone's seen anything in the news with the EV cars, obviously they got lithium batteries, when they go, and it's immense heat. So never park next to an EV car, because if it goes up, your vehicle's gone as well. But it's really clever. I'd hate to be a mechanic on this bike in 10 years' time, because it's an electrical problem, sir. That's all these bikes are. It's electric. Or electrics. But no, at the moment, very, very happy the way he's installed it. So yeah, don't go thinking Optimate 3 just because it says it on the package for lithium-ion batteries. It's literally for those chargers. You hook it up for half an hour, you sit there, you watch it, it'll top it up to 100%, and then switch it off. I wouldn't leave it hooked up, because otherwise why would they put for occasional use only? So get a proper job. If you're spending like 20 grand on a bike and bits and bobs and all the rest of it, get the right charger. It'll save you a massive headache in the future, and potentially hundreds of pounds for a new battery. So yeah, I hope this has helped. Any questions, just let me know. Have a good day all.